Okay, hello. Welcome back to at least one more talking video. Yeah, this is one other idea that has been in my list of ideas for a while, and yeah, I would like to talk about it today. And after today, I may need some time to think of more ideas for the future for these talking videos on YouTube, but I would still like to get to this subject today. And we'll see when I can get to more talking videos in the future. But for today, I have this subject and the motivation, as you can see from the title, keep it up. Keep it up. And, well, this can relate to the good stuff that I have been talking about over the last few months at least, where I have talked about making good choices and knowing God and His Word, and, just all of the good advice that I have been passing on. I hope it's been good advice. And yeah, this is the motivation to keep it up. And, well, I think about this because, yeah, there may be a few times in your life and a few times for people out there where they feel that, oh, I have studied scripture enough and I don't need to keep on studying it. And, oh, I've come so far in this area or that area and mission accomplished. I don't really need to try anymore. And, well, for some people, uh, with the Bible, there is the goal of reading the entire Bible. But then maybe some people out there may think, well, I've read the entire Bible once and that's it. I don't need to read through it again. And yeah, what I am motivating you to do is to keep it up. Keep it up. If you do read through the entire Bible, then yeah, keep on reading it. And if you do ever get a devotional like this one here that I have mentioned, Walking with Jesus from David Jeremiah, well, if you read through every single day, every devotion that's in here for every day of the year, then yeah, after December 31st is done, you can read through it again. And yeah, that's something that I am really considering on doing, because the more that I read the devotionals over and over, the more that I will know them. Instead of reading through every devotional just once and then forgetting about it. But instead, the more I read every devotional for every day of the year in this book, the better I will be at remembering the devotionals. And with scripture in the Bible, if I read through the same passage again and again and again, then yeah, I will be able to remember certain passages and certain verses even better. You know, um, it's all about repetition and studying these things, and, well, with the good choices, just keeping it up, keeping it up. And other good stuff too, like with what I mentioned recently in the previous talking video, where, yeah, I know that I have been, in my time of grief, when I was a teenager and when I was in my 20s and even up to this day in my early 30s. I can still feel depressed, and I know I have my memories that may lead to crankiness, and I may feel like sitting down and not moving as much. But I need to remember to keep it up with my attitude so I can avoid crankiness and I can be strong and have a good attitude. And also, I need to keep it up with my energy and not become a couch potato, but I need to keep on walking around and moving and exercising and, keeping myself healthy for my circulation and my energy and the momentum so I can keep having the energy in the future. And, with all of these things, yeah, perhaps we can say that we have done very well in the past and in very recent times, like in the present. But now, as we look to the future with tomorrow and next week, next month, and next year, we still need to keep it up. All of the good decisions and studying the Bible and just all of these good things. We do not ever want to think to ourselves at one point, I've got it all figured out and I no longer need to study the Bible or stay focused. No, what we need to do is keep it up, like I've been saying. And yes, stay focused and keep on studying and just keep it up with being the best person you can be every day going forward, not just in the past or in recent times in the present, but keep it up with every day going forward into the future. I just wanted to share that today. It has been on my mind for a while, and yeah, I hope that you can keep it up. All of the good things that I have been talking about in these videos. And, well, going forward, like I said, I may need some time to think of some other ideas for talking videos, and we will see what comes next on YouTube. But I can promise you that there will be more music, and, well, I would not be surprised if I do ever write another poem, or if there is another devotional from this book that I may feel like sharing again on YouTube. I may feel like sharing another one. And yeah, I'm sure that there might be a few videos of Cedar Point. I still have some ideas for YouTube, and, well, I know that there's going to be a really busy time coming up very soon with the Lakeside Gates, and I would just appreciate it if you could pray for good things with that job in this year, because I know what has been said recently, and I know that there are some new ideas with this year and maybe a lot of the years in the future with that job, and I hope it is not extremely difficult or extremely stressful, because that's what it's sounding like right now with that job. But yeah, we will see how that goes, and prayers would be appreciated. And yeah, I am sure that there will still be more exciting things to come on YouTube here. And so, yeah, I just wanted to say all of that for today. And like I said, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up with all of the good things that I have been talking about in these videos. And as always, stay well and be strong. This video will be in the playlist with the other talking videos. And thank you very much for watching. I will see you all again really soon. Thank you.